Hi folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to look at the Imperial class Star Destroyer. Now this is an expansion for the Star Wars Armada game, and you need the core set in order to make use of this. But I gotta say, look at the size of that thing. Sorry, that's a reference to A New Hope. But anyway, look at this thing. I mean, that is just awesome. I mean, compared to the, I just covered the Home 1 expansion. Here's the size difference. I mean, they're somewhat similar, but obviously this still dwarfs this. But anyway, yeah, it's just the detail. It's pretty heavily weighted too. Wow, okay, can't wait to use this thing. I really can't. Obviously, I haven't put anything together yet. I just got a whole bunch of ships in. It's going to take me some time to put everything together, but you can see the base template here. And my main concern, or not concern, but my main goal today is just to go over the ship cards and the upgrade cards so you can see what you're getting. Alright, so let's take a look at these side by side. You've got 11 hull points, anti-fighter, 2 blue dice versus 1 black and 1 blue. The cost difference is 120 on the left versus 110 on the right. So this one on the right here is cheaper. That's because this one is an Imperial 1 and this is an Imperial 2 class Star Destroyer. It has 344 across the board as far as command squadron engineering goes. It's got defense tokens, max speed of 3, and you can see the clicks there. Different icons for the upgrades along the bottom. And you can see the attack strength there on the right side. It's just crazy. I mean, granted, the shields are a little less than the Calamari Cruiser. Like, you've got 4 on the front, that's good. 3 on the side, that's good, but 2 in the back. So it's sort of vulnerable back there. If you can maneuver behind this thing, it might be the way to go. Its armament is also really bad in the back. Just 2 blue and 1 red. Whereas in the front, though, like if you manage to, get this Star Destroyer facing somebody, then they're going to have a really bad day. So the one on the right here has 3 black dice, 2 blue dice, and 3 red dice. The one on the left here has 4 red and 4 blue. So this Imperial class Star Destroyer, is great at sniping from long range. Range 3 or range 2 is where it's going to be ideal. At range 1, even if you're at range 1, these black dice, excellent choices. So you can't go wrong with either one, really. So as long as you keep your target in front of you. Once it passes you, you're going to have a hard time turning around. So this guy, great for staying at range and doing a lot of damage from the front. But along the sides here, you've got 2 red, 2 black. On this side, you've got 2 red and 2 blue. And then in the back, 2 blue and 1 red. So overall, really, 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 really powerful ship, but hopefully it's going to be maneuverable enough to turn around and continue this line of damage because, you might get a few shots off, but the Rebel Alliance, is renowned for just, speeding past Star Destroyers, getting around the other side, maneuvering. If the Rebel Alliance can maneuver its ships well and stay behind this thing, or even along the sides, then it has a chance. But if it stays in the front of this thing, it's the end of the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the upgrade cards now and see what we get with that. There's a good bit of them here, so I apologize if this takes a while, if my voice begins to crack on me. Darth Vader, okay. While a friendly ship is attacking a ship, it may spend 1 defense token to reroll any number of dice in its attack pool. It's a cost of 36, so that's a fleet commander. Captain Nita, at the start of the first round, you may replace one of your defense tokens with an evade defense token. Alright, cost of 2. Wing Commander, we've seen that before. I'm not going to bother reading that off. Engineering, we've seen that before. I'm not going to bother. Tactical Expert, we've seen that before. Not going to bother with that one. Support Officer, we've seen that in the last video with the Mon Cal, but I'm not going to read that one off to you. Ruthless Strategists, there we go. After attacking a squadron, you may deal 1 damage to a friendly squadron engaged with the Defender. If you do, the Defender suffers 1 damage. Okay. Redundant shields, we've seen that before, but it's still really cool. You can recover 1 shield with this modification. The Phylon Q7 tractor beams, we've seen this one before. Basically, distance 1 to 5, choose 1 enemy ship at the same size or smaller, and that ship has to reduce its value by 1, speed, that is. That ship must spend a navigation token or reduce its speed. So it has to spend a navigation token in order to be immune to this. Boosted comms, again, great. That was something that we saw in the Mon Cal video. But this allows you to control ships that are at long range instead of close medium range. Slave turrets, you cannot attack more than once per round. While attacking a ship, add 1 red die to your attack pool. Great. If the Star Destroyer is attacking from the front, you can add even more massive damage to it. Heavy turbo laser turrets. While attacking, the brace defense effect cannot reduce the damage total by more than 1, unless it is the only defense token spent by the defender during the attack. So, okay, interesting. Cost of 6. NK7 ion cannons. Blue critical. You may exhaust this card to force the defender to choose one and discard one of his defense tokens. Okay, I think I've seen that one. Avenger title. While attacking, the defender cannot spend exhausted defense tokens. Cost of 5. Devastator. Once per round, while attacking from your front hall zone, you may add 1 blue die to your attack pool for each of your discarded defense tokens. Wow. Relentless. The total number of command dials that must be assigned to your ship during the command phase is reduced by 1. Cool. Alright, more control there. And we're back to Darth Vader again. So overall, really excited for this one, as you probably couldn't tell. Yeah, who does not want to control this on a starfield? Come on, who would not want to just have a fleet of these going after the rebels? Seriously, who would not? So yeah, there you go, the Imperial class Star Destroyer expansion. Stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.